Howdy folks, my name's Henry Tenby. I'm at CFB Comox in Vancouver Island. This is the main gate at CFB Comox. I'm here visiting a friend, but I thought I'd visit the fantastic museum that they have here as well. So I'm going to take you inside for a look-see, see what it's all about. They've also got some fantastic aircraft on outside display as well. So yeah, I haven't been to CFB Comox since 1984. My first visit here in 40 years. I was here 40 years ago, exactly 40 years ago pretty much, for the retirement of the Voodoos. I was 20 years old. It was June of '84, 40 years ago that I was here last, and friends of mine came over to film and photograph some of the final days of voodoo operations here. So I'm back at Comox. I'm going to prepare a little video on my visit to the airbase. So I'm going to take you into the museum for a tour as well. I would like to say though, if you're an aviation fan wanting to do spotting here at CFB Comox, you won't be met with success. The airport's actually situated on a plateau, so there are no spotting locations. I've completely driven around the entire airport. There are little pockets where you can have views at either ends of the approach, but it's you'll just really not have a great view. You certainly can't do video. The airport doesn't lend itself to video at all. So if you're thinking of coming here to set up a tripod and do filming, absolutely not going to happen. There is no photo spot that will accommodate that. So, but if you happen to be in the area, if you're passing through, if you're heading up to somewhere north of here, like Campbell River, yeah, you can certainly pop by and have a look at the airport and cure your own sense of curiosity. So hope you liked the video, and thanks for tuning in, and let's get on with the museum tour. Hi there, this is Henry Tenby of Jetflix TV. I'm at the RCAF, Canadian Armed Forces Museum here at CFB Comox. So this museum covers the history of the RCAF, Canadian Armed Forces aviation operations in the province of British Columbia, in particular the history of the RCAF Canadian Forces here at CFB Comox. So this is their museum right at the base entrance. It's absolutely fantastic. I just love this place. So I'm going to do a quick walkthrough to show you guys. If you ever come to Comox, you've definitely got to check out this museum. It's wonderful. So I'm going to do a walkthrough to show you everything that's here. It obviously starts in the very early days. There's a nice flying boat model. But yeah, it's absolutely terrific. Wow. Here's nice photos of the RCAF stations during World War II. Patricia Bay, Boundary Bay, which is Vancouver essentially. Tofino, Comox, Abbotsford. Incredible. Yeah, it's just they've done such a good job at this museum. Look at it. Just magnificent. Hampton bomber. They actually have a Hampton at the museum in Vancouver. That's a nice shot here. Sunderland color photo. That's interesting up here. Look at that. Battlefield trophy. Yeah, roundel from an Italian CR-42 Falco aircraft. I knew that was Italian. We're moving ahead here into the 1950s. Base stuff in the 50s. Clunk. CF-100. Look at, I love the color scheme on this Neptune. RCAF Neptune. Isn't that gorgeous? The delivery scheme. Day glow wingtips, magnificent. Huge voodoo model, nice. And of course, our contingent with the United Nations. What's that? That's the peacekeeping, probably during the Suez crisis. Various UN peacekeeping operations. Twin Otter. That's a nice model. Look at that. Nice model of a, is that a caribou? And here we have a missile, Genie missile. My friend Andy was telling me that the Genie missile could be equipped with a nuclear warhead, small nuclear warhead. And we have here the snowbirds, actually, night fighters, RCAF Station Comox. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful stuff. And then we've got, yeah, the demonstration teams, a whole section on the demonstration teams. Yeah, the Fireballs, very rare air demonstration team from Europe. Yeah, 1954, they only existed in that, they only had the airplane painted for 2 years because they said the red aircraft would be mistaken for a communist aircraft and accidentally shot down. So yeah, so snowbirds. And here's the next hall, the Jet Age. Wow. Yeah, so as we come into, well, post-war jet operations, T-Bird, Clunk, Voodoo, CF-18, etc. Reheat, nice reheat. Look at that air-to-air over CFB Comox. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. Yeah. We've got injection process, the canopy going up. There's one of my friend Al Peltier's 707 models that he painted for the museum. Just did an absolutely stunning job. Al's work is top notch. I'm actually here in Comox visiting Al, which gave us the opportunity to come and view this amazing museum. Look at that. That's the RCAF B-47, and it was leased for a very short period of time, or borrowed from the US Air Force for the testing of the Iroquois engine for the Arrow. So yeah, that looks really cool, actually. B-47 and RCAF markings. Here we have an Orenda engine. The Orenda engine powers the Clunk, the CF-100. And HU-16 Albatross, the Rescue, Marine Rescue. And we have 443 Squadron, history of 443 Squadron. Beautiful lineup of P-51s here at Comox. A nice Vampire. And coming into this section, look at that. Oh, what a model of the Argus. Look at the size of that. It's a monster. Absolute. Flying Banana. Great model of Buffalo. Well, these are great models. Really nice models. But yeah, look at that model of the Argus. CP1. I was going to call it the CP140. It's not a CP140, that's an Aurora. This is an Argus. Unfortunately, it's hard to see because of the lighting. I'll do a walk around here. It's a neat model. Wow. So this model, it says crafted by F.O. Cameron, R.A. This model was handmade in 1945. It's something very, very nice, actually. Wow. It's a really nicely made model. Wow. That's nice. There's maybe a bit better model of the Argus. CP-140. Wow. And there's the gift shop. And here's the entrance. So this is the fantastic museum library that they have at the CFB Comox Museum. Huge library, and look at all the books here. It's just wonderful. You could spend a lot of time just doing research. Magnificent. I wish I had a resource like this close to my home. It's just unbelievable. Such a nice place, such a wonderful place. I'm really enjoying this museum a lot. I'm now in the museum's library, and they had a great collection of aircraft display models, which I'm going to show now. Wow, it's a fabulous display model. The CP-140 of the Argus factory model, obviously. Very nice model. Wow. There's flying boxcar, original factory model, raise up, RCAF CL44, beautiful. This is the video that I had to take. It is a beautiful Venom model, RCAF Venom. The model was made by my friend Al Peltier, and he made it especially for the museum. He custom made this model, built it by hand basically, and it looks just awesome. Look at that. The actual airplane is here at Comox, and they're going to display it. They've done a fundraising to build a special enclosure for it, for the museum, and they're going to have this museum in its own enclosure very soon, the real airplane. So, looks amazing. Wow. This is the outdoor exhibit part of the museum here at the CFB Comox. So I'm going to do a little bit of a walkthrough, show you guys what's here. And it's completely free or by donation. CF-101 Voodoo, T-Bird, actually a Clunk and a T-Bird, and we've got the heavy equipment down at the end, so we'll go check it out. This is the CF-101 Voodoo. They've put Christmas lights on it. It's kind of a wet day today. The aircraft do have lights on them, the T-Bird and the Clunk. Yeah, I think they should, as my friend Andy says, these aircraft should be put indoors for preservation because the elements are certainly taking their tolls. Here's the Buffalo. The view of the area where I was just filming. And then here we have DC-3. And then we've got the helicopters, flying bananas, etc. down there, and here is the Argus. When I was here in 1984, the Argus was only a couple years, well, 4 years out of retirement, and it was looking a lot better than this. Looking very sad here, I have to say. Is that sad? Yeah, the cheat lines, the red cheat line, the Thunderbolt's almost gone. There's the terminal building in the background. We've got a CP-140 and a tracker as well sitting here. Flying Banana, Sea King, and then of course here's the Argus, looking very worn. And yeah, chop. Look at this. Look how small the blades are. They chopped the blades on them.
That's
looks sad, very sad, chopping the blades.
It's a violation.
Yeah, 10-point violation, yes. The blades are looking very strange. Poor fellow had his blades cut. He looks very sad. Well, they had to, I guess, because of the wind. They didn't want the wind lifting these aircraft above the ground.
Could have tied
Maybe, yeah.
Mm.
CP-140. And then here's the main terminal right here. Nothing there though. Here's another view of the Argus, looking very weathered, unfortunately. As I say, it's been sitting here. It was retired in 1980 when they took delivery of the first Argus, of the first Auroras. So this Argus has been sitting here on various grounds at this airport since 1980. So that's 44 years in the open elements. That's why the color scheme's all worn away. Here's a view of the hangar and ramp area. You can see two of the CASs. Canada has ordered a number of these CASs to replace the Buffaloes, and unfortunately it's not been a very successful operation. The CASs cannot open their rear doors for parachute jumpers in flight. The aircraft is just too unstable for the rear doors to be opened, so they're kind of trying to figure out what they're going to do with the CASs. I don't know. It's my idea that they use them as transports, government transports, because it just doesn't seem like they are safely able to operate with the doors open in flight. The rear cargo door, the rear ramp door just can't be opened. So the fate of these airplanes is kind of in limbo right now while the government figures out what to do. But it's a shame because, as I say, we did buy quite a number of these CASs, and it's not like a pair of shoes or a jacket that you can just take back to the store and get your money back on. We paid for them, they're ours. So it's kind of a $64,000 question. What will happen in the future to these aircraft? And here again, here in the museum, we've got this outdoor view of a tracker. And here we have the good view of the CP-140 sitting nicely, and there's the terminal building in the background. Nothing here. They were stood down in 92? 1992, okay. 30 years ago. Well, this is Henry Tenby signing off here at CFB Comox. Hope you've enjoyed my video. If you have, I would certainly appreciate a double thumbs up. If you could click that thumbs up button, that would be awesome. If you'd like to leave a comment, I can't wait to see what you have to say. And thanks for watching the video. If you are not already a member, please do hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my Jetflix TV channel here on YouTube. So thanks for watching. It's been a good, fun visit here at CFB Comox on Vancouver Island. My name's Henry Tenby, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all on my next video. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.